Hey twin, say twin. So I wanted to come on here, and talk about this topic, switch it up. Cause I feel like a lot of people struggling with this right now. I feel like a lot of people wanna quit indulging in this type of activity, but they so used to it, they think they can't eat without it, I can't sleep without it. I was once that person too, y'all, so I'ma really be breaking down in this video how I was able to quit the Zot, man. How I was able to put the cannabis down, you know what I'm saying, clean from the green, you know what I'm saying. I'm over 2 months now, y'all. And I know I ain't gonna relapse because usually I could never go this long. This is as long as I ever went without touching the green, man. And man, bro, I'm telling you, you don't need no gum or whatever they be teaching y'all out there how to put it down, man. I'm telling you, if you wanna, before we even get into it, before I even teach y'all how to put the cannabis down, I'm gonna give y'all a rundown on my addiction, my struggle with the green. Y'all, so I've been chiefing since, man, I've been chiefing since, man, I was like 15, 16, man. I never get my first time blowing. I was in my partner daddy crib, and man, when I tell you, man, that first high, it's like nothing you ever experienced before. It's like, man, damn, I'm zooted. I'm talking about y'all was so high. I remember they recorded me, cause I'm sitting there I'm just funny. Like I'm just so funny. I remember I was lifting a bottle of mustard. I'm like, man, I'm strong. They're like, man, you want something to eat? I'm like, nah, bro, y'all don't want nothing to eat. Whole time I'm so hungry though, but I really do want something to eat. But like I'm just clowning, and so when I first started chiefing, I was known as the person, man, he finna have us crying, laughing. Like I was the person people love getting high with me because I was the clown. Like I'm talking about, y'all, when I say I'm so funny, when I used to get, when I started chiefing at the beginning. But then chiefing only fun at the beginning, bro. It's only fun at the beginning, the first few years. Then get to a point where it's like you get to a point where you get high, you start to get paranoid, and you think about all your thoughts, you think about your future, your past, everything just started to come hunt you, bro. So I'm talking about, man, y'all, I smoked for literally 14, 15 years of my life. I'm 29 now. I started like at 16. Y'all, I say literally the last 10 years of my life, y'all, every time I got high, I was paranoid, y'all. I'm talking about paranoid. It's like someone chasing me, I'm running from something, and I'm the type of person, man, where I get high, man, I don't want to be productive, I'm lazy, I don't want to do nothing, and it was just holding me back. And I know if you got big dreams, man, you got this ambition to want to be something in life, I understand that, man. You understand that, that this cannot come along with you on your journey. Like, I tried for so long to be on this journey and still be chief. I'm like, man, this right here is holding me back. I'm talking about, y'all, it literally took me, I'm talking about the last 3 years, man, I'm talking about, y'all, I was trying to quit, bro, and I just could not quit. I put it down for a week, relapse. The longest I put it down was like, man, probably a month, end up relapsing. Every time I put it down, I relapse, because that's all I knew. It's all I knew. That's how I cope. But it's like, man, every time I get high, it's like, man, I feel bad. Like, man, damn. It's like, man, why I feel bad about it, though? Like, literally, like, the last 3 years, every time I would get high, bro, I would feel bad. Like, man, like I'm doing something I shouldn't be doing. And it wasn't even that. It's the fact that I know that this is coming between me and my purpose. I know that if I put this down, I can go all in on my dream. I know that if I don't put this down, I'm never going to reach my fullest potential. I'm never going to become the man that I really want to become. And a lot of y'all going through the same thing right now. I know that you are. I know that you are, because a lot of people like, man, I can't do this without it. I can't do this without it. And that's all weakness right there, because I used to be that person. Man, I couldn't sleep without it. I woke up, if I ain't have it, I'm angry, mad at the world. I couldn't eat without it, nothing. And it was all mindset, bro. It was all mindset at the end of the day. And that's what we tell ourselves to justify, while we doing it. Even though we know deep down we shouldn't be doing this. And I ain't saying nothing wrong with it, but man, bro, chiefing that green, bro, it really holds you back in life. And a lot of people don't want to admit it because they see famous people doing it. But man, that green hold you back, bro. There's so many people in life that got these big dreams, but they get high and they like, man, I'll do it tomorrow. Cause that was me. I'm like, man, bro, you don't got tomorrow, bro. I'm like, stop telling yourself that you ain't no such thing as tomorrow, bro. You need to do it now. You know, and y'all, it's been over 2 months, y'all. I ain't touched the green. I'm talking about I don't crave it. I don't want to go buy none. I'm talking about I'm fine. I'm good. I don't want to chief no more. I done went cold turkey, and I'm gonna tell y'all how I went cold turkey. And I know this gonna help a lot of y'all people, a lot of y'all out there. Y'all, I was able to quit cannabis, the green, because I shifted my identity, bro. That's the only thing that's gonna help you put that down. That's the only thing that's gonna help you break any bad habit you got in life. You have to literally shift your identity. I had to literally shift my identity to a person that doesn't smoke weed, bro. Literally, I had to really shift my identity to somebody who don't do that. Because I used to think thoughts, and I was like, man, I had to see myself still chiefing. But then I started to visualize myself as a man who doesn't smoke. A man that's productive. A man that get to it, that's grinding, that meet different people, that's in different rooms shaking hands. I started to see myself in that light. And I'm talking about, y'all, I told myself, I remember the last time I chiefed, I said, man, this is my last day right here. And like I meant it though. I've been telling myself that for 3 years, but this time I meant it. And y'all, when I tell y'all, I went cold turkey. I'm talking about y'all went cold turkey. Talking about y'all, any other time I have put the weed down, I was craving it. I'm thinking about it like, man, I want to chief. Like, man, I want to chief. Because I still had that identity of a smoker. In order to quit something, bro, it's nothing it's nothing external, bro. You know, it's nothing external that's gonna help you quit this bad habit. It's the inside, it's how you see yourself. You have to literally see yourself as a person that don't do that. And once I realized that, man, I'm talking about, bro, it's easy. I'm talking about, y'all, it's been 2 months, I don't crave. I'm talking about, I done smelt it. I ain't crave it. I smelled it. I'm like, man, I ain't even like the smell. I'm like, man, I gotta get away from him. And it's coming from y'all, I used to be a chiefer. Last time I woke up, I had to have it. I had to have it. Now, you know, my thoughts way clearer. I'm talking about, I've been, man, this is the most productive I ever been in my life. I'm talking about, y'all, every day I'm productive now. Every day. The last 2 months, bro, been the most productive, the most productive phase of my life. The last 2 months since I put that green down, y'all. I remember my dreams. Now, in my dreams, I'm having superpowers. I got the clarity. I hear God's voice. I'm talking about, man, it's like, bro, I feel unstoppable. But when I was on that green, when I tell y'all I wasn't as confident, I ain't want to be around people. I'm talking about I have plans, so I get high, I ain't going. And I know a lot of y'all the same way. You get off that green, you don't want to do nothing. You don't want to move. I'm talking about sitting there for hours just stuck, not doing nothing. And man, I'm telling y'all, for anybody that got big dreams out there, man, I'm telling you, it's the worst feeling in the world to be sitting there high and knowing that, man, that, bro, I want to be a millionaire, man. Like, I want to have this successful business. I want to do this, I want to do that. I want to travel the world, but man, if I don't put this down, I ain't gonna make it. I talk to so many grown men, grown women, and they got these big goals, but they're like, man, I just can't put it down. Like, they said, man, I have a goal. I smoked it, and I was like, I'll put my goal to the side. And y'all, you gotta look at it. It came to a point where I'm like, man, bro, either I choose my purpose or I choose this right here. Cause I can't choose both. I can't balance it. Either I choose the green or I choose myself. And it got to a point, I'm like, man, every time I cheat, I'm like, bro, you putting this over your family, you putting this over your future, you putting this over your vision, your dream, your desire, everything, bro. I was choosing the green over myself for so long. I just got fed up. I just got tired. Like, man, nah, no more of this. Like, no more of this. And y'all, it's been 2 months. I've been clean for the green. I'm talking about I don't crave it. I'm talking about cold turkey completely. Cold turkey completely. And I ain't going back, man. So, for anybody that's out there and you want to quit that green, man, you have to literally shift your identity. You have to see yourself as a person that don't do that. That's the only way you're going to put it down. Because you might put it down for a while, you're going to come right back to it. You're going to relapse. I kept relapsing because I still had that same old identity. Once you shift your identity, I'm telling you, that's when your life changed. That's when you start to break old habits. When you shift the identity, you'll put that green down like it's nothing. And you won't even think about it. You won't crave it. I'm talking about, can't nobody peer pressure you or nothing. You just will not want it. You just won't want it. You know, so, hey, man, Twin, I pray that this helped you. You know what I'm saying? Help you put this down, man, because I understand that. I know that it derail you from your path. I know that it keep you stagnant. It keep you docile. It keep you lazy, not wanting to do nothing. I know. So I pray this video help you, man. You know what I'm saying? And, hey, if you want more videos like this, man, put in the comments. You did.